A conflict of interest battle brewing in Springfield between a city councilor and city clerk. Thanks for spending part of your night with us. For Western Mass News on Fox 6, I'm Amanda Martin Ryan. Our big story tonight, Springfield city clerk pushing back against accusations from that city councilor, claiming she failed to disclose a conflict of interest. To bring us the details, Western Mass News reporter Addie Patterson joins us live in studio. And Addie, you heard both sides of this story today.
Amanda, today, you're right. We heard two very different versions of the same situation. Springfield City Councilor Justin Hurst says this is about oversight, while City Clerk Gladys Olea Lopez's attorney argues the claims are false and damaging. A dispute out of Springfield City Hall centered on City Clerk Gladys Olea Lopez and allegations from City Councilor Justin Hurst, who says she failed to disclose a conflict of interest connected to a grant and the New North Citizens Council.
She's applied for a grant for $100,000. That grant is going to benefit a company in which she is the manager of. She has a financial interest in this particular company. As a result, she should have disclosed that information at the outset.
Councilor Hurst says he wants outside counsel to review the situation and that the city council also had concerns sending the appropriation to committee.
We had the entire city council vote to send this particular appropriation to committee. They sent it to committee because they knew what it is that I know. The idea that our city clerk, who works for us, is asking for an appropriation of $100,000 for a business that she has a financial interest in is problematic. And at the very least, we need a legal opinion.
But at a press conference Thursday, Olea Lopez's attorney called those accusations false, saying her role with the New North Citizens Council has always been volunteer-based and unpaid.
She's never received any financial benefit whatsoever from her position or time at New North Citizens Council. There's never had a duty to disclose any potential conflict of interest.
The attorney also saying Olea Lopez asked the city law department for guidance and was told there was no conflict and nothing to discuss, adding she's cooperated with state inquiries and has spent her career as a nonpartisan public servant. Her attorney also said the investigation Hurst is pushing for is unwarranted and amounts to harassment. Hurst says he's not backing down.
We're going to continue to speak truth to power. We're going to talk about the issues that impact the voters. We're going to analyze the facts, and we're going to speak out on the issues objectively.
Olea Lopez's attorney also mentioning during today's press conference that Councilor Hurst plans to introduce a proposal at Monday's City Council meeting seeking an outside review of the matter. Reporting live in studio, Addie Patterson, Western Mass News.